Hello, everybody. Jess Lohse, Structural Building Components Association, SBCA, another weekly update. Hope everybody out there is doing well. A couple of announcements to begin with. John Arney, David Kircher, happy work anniversary. Those are coming up into this week and over the weekend. So thank you for all of the audits that you've performed over the last 4 years and all the ones that you're going to perform over the next several years. And making trusses great again, I think is probably the way to look at that. And one other thing to note, thinking about everybody out there in California with all the fire situation, we do have a staff member that is in the area. She's without power, but safe and doing well. We're having regular check-ins there. So Nikki Hilton, we're thinking about you. And hopefully everything gets back to normal a little bit soon. But for a lot, there's not going to be any return to normal anytime soon. So thinking about those folks, obviously, every week, every month, it seems like there's something crazy going on. But what can we do is but stay the course with components and trying to do cool things there. Kind of transitioning into that, one of the things that we've got coming up next week is our BCMC committee site visit. We've got BCMC in Omaha, Nebraska this year coming up September 29th through October 3rd. So that's the Monday through Friday. Most of the activities happen in the middle of the week there, but mark your calendars, get it on the calendar, make sure that you've got that one penciled in. That is a must have. That's a must go to for our industry. I was talking with Dave Cooper this week, and shout out to Dave, but he says of all the shows that he goes to, BCMC is the one, and he goes to a lot. BCMC is the one where shit gets done, but things get done, deals happen. And that's one of the great things about our show is that we're an industry of doers. We take action, we get things done through and through, and that is no different in our BCMC show. So really looking forward to planning next week and all the different things. We got some things that we're tweaking. We've got some unique things with the Omaha Convention Center that we have going on there. But every year, BCMC is an exciting time. It's great to plan for. It is a year-round planning activity. So Allie's done a great job putting together a great agenda. We've got some things to talk about. Looking forward to seeing all those committee members. It's one of the most fun committees that I've ever had a chance to work with when I was a CM or really just observing now as a staff member and, helping out where I can. The committee is really tight knit, but they get things done because they have to. There's a deadline associated with it, but also it's just a fun atmosphere. There's 10, 12, sometimes as many as 15 people, but just really good environment. So looking forward to that meeting next week and all the things that come out of it. Hopefully I'll be able to report on some of that next week with our conversation that we have here. Beyond that, looking at a couple different things with our membership coordinator position. We are adding a second membership coordinator to work alongside Talia. It's going to be very CM focused, helping out with our committees, being able to answer questions, and doing a little bit more outreach to some of those SBCA members that we don't hear from throughout the year and trying to get them a little bit more engaged. So we're trying to get that engagement going, trying to identify who those folks are. To where our tent is big, we want to get as many people under it as possible. But at the same time, we want people to utilize the goods and services and just the things that SBCA is working on, plus to give us feedback on that to where we can get as many opinions as possible to where we try to build better activities and different things that we do, all of the things that SBCA we're always trying to get better on. So we've got that membership coordinator position dialed in. I think we've honed in on the last couple of people. So hopefully next week I'll be able to make an announcement as far as who that is and start date. But that's pretty exciting for us, for our team, our staff. We are very conscious of our culture that we have among staff. We all work different parts of the country. So it's an important part to make sure that we've got right people in there, communication-wise, skill-wise, being able to be part of the team. So looking forward to that. Beyond that, one of the other things that I'm looking into and I'm curious about, just kind of, understanding the broader construction industry and trying to figure out, because it's got a direct implication with components, is what are the tolerances with the concrete, whether it's a foundation or the slab. Curious, because that's one of the feedback loops that I hear is, the concrete does this or does that in and out and whatever. What are the tolerances? What are they doing to try to narrow that? What can we do to have a feedback loop to let them know what is important? So that's some of the things that's on my mind. I've been researching that. It's a good conversation starter. If you've got some opinions on that, feel free to reach out. Or if there's resources out there that we need to draw more awareness to help our components and our component manufacturers and the installers with the framers be more successful. That's one of the things I'm really looking forward to, kind of really focusing on as in addition to like humanoid robotics, where I got the book back there, looking at some of that stuff. So that's the things that I'm really thinking about and trying to, where can SBCA come in and really help our component manufacturers do better things, whether it's the manufacturing part or the installation, to set ourselves up for success. So with that, I'm at the 5 minutes. I will get out of your hair. I hope everybody's having a great start to the new year. Again, thinking about all those people in California and, wherever, things are happening. We do have our hardship grant. So through our SBCA Foundation, it's probably something I should have led with. But if you're thinking of somebody that's been impacted by the fires or anything else that's going on in the world, make sure you reach out to the foundation. You can see it at sbca.foundation. So instead of .com, it's .foundation. That's the last part of that. But go to that website, nominate somebody. We would love to be able to have a robust list to have a discussion about that at the next foundation dinner. Not dinner, that's a slip there, but the foundation meeting. But with that, we will talk to you a little bit later. Hope you have a great week and weekend, and we will see you from the flip side. Peaks up, press on, adios.